Hey everybody, this is Ted Check, recovering reporter. So I just stumbled across a video. It's actually, I just kind of want to warn you that it's a bit disturbing, but I feel the need to play it. It's kind of reached my level, kind of reached it finally got on my radar here. This guy Wes Watson. I believe Wes is somewhere here in the black. There's a little guy with blue gloves on who's trying to hold him off. Then you got some bigger dudes who are just watching. Wes is in the black, and then this guy in the white here apparently, allegedly, started the fight with Wes Watson. So you can see Watson repeatedly punching him. The guy with the blue gloves gives up. You can hear the guy wailing. You can hear him wailing in pain. So, for those of you who don't know, this is Wes Watson. Um, you can see this says penitentiary life. So when he's not beating people up, this is what Wes Watson looks like. He apparently did some time in prison and has made a living off of that. Talking about how tough he is and how terrible it was in prison, and I'm sure it was. I wouldn't want to just find out what that's like. I'd like to stay out. But anyway, so he has. I think he offers courses. That you for exorbitant amounts of money, you can learn about how to do well in business. For some, I guess he thinks he knows a thing or two about it or whatever. Maybe he does. I don't know, but he offers. It's like thousands of dollars or whatever. You buy his course, and you can learn all about what he knows, I guess. Anyway, so he's come under fire recently because a lot of people are calling him a fake alpha male. They're saying, a lot of things about the guy are not necessarily true. In other words, yeah, maybe he went to prison, but he didn't do as much time as he said he did, or he wasn't in the toughest of prisons. He lied about where he went or kind of his status while he was there, because I guess there's a certain hierarchy, there's certain pecking order, and so those types of things, and just people saying he's not as tough as he purports to be. And now we've got this video here, and the thing is that the thing that strikes me is you've got an individual who's prone, who's on the floor, who's not defending himself very well. I think he maybe had an arm up or whatever. He's not defending himself very well at all, and he's wailing in pain. He's crying out in pain. And so several moments before that, you would have figured that you had the fight won. And one would, I think most people would stop at that point. Most people would stop. You say, hey, look, I defended myself successfully. I neutralized the threat against me, and so now it's time to stop. But not Wes Watson. No. He felt that he needed to continue, and that's the thing. See, and I get it. You're in a fight, so you don't always have a clear head, right? You're not always thinking clearly when you're in the middle of a fight. But there is a threshold, and I'm not sure exactly where it is, but there is a threshold where it gets to be excessive in the eyes of the law. In the eyes of the law, I'm not talking about in the eyes of, or as far as the street is concerned. In the eyes of the law, it gets to be excessive, and so especially if, as Wes Watson did, he put out a video and he said it was clearly self-defense. Well, yes, but there's a point, and I'm saying again, under the law, where there's a point where self-defense moves into excessive force, and into a crime. You can defend yourself, sure, but then at what point is it too much? When somebody is not, when somebody has essentially acquiesced to defeat. They're not actively attacking you anymore, and yet you continue to punish them. That's the problem. That's the problem. I think that and considering all of the negativity that Wes Watson has received, had he gone the other way, had he stopped, and even maybe extended the olive branch, the guy would have received major points in the social realm, in the way that people look at him. Defend yourself and then be like, all right, we done here? Are we through? Do you need help? Do you need me to call an ambulance? That sort of thing. But particularly because this person allegedly has some issues. I think with people are calling the person special ed. That's a term that I don't believe is used anymore. But that he is mentally challenged, shall we say? So people are. So it's really a black mark on Wes Watson. Because you went too far, and not only that, but this individual has some particular problems that they're dealing with, and they shouldn't have attacked you, but going overboard on a quote unquote normal person versus going overboard on somebody who is mentally challenged, that's kind of two different things in society. The way that our society looks at something like that. So I don't know what's going to happen. People are speculating that Wes Watson is now going to get arrested. He's going to be charged with a crime or two or three. We'll just have to see. But I tried to avoid making a video about Wes Watson at all. He's just not somebody that I'm interested in. It's just kind of something that I've stumbled across. Like shit gets put on your feed, and then finally you're like, okay, what the heck's going on here? So there you go. Hope this individual's all right. No, he should not. If he did, no, he should not have attacked Wes Watson or challenged him or threaten him or anything like that. No, absolutely not. But hope this person's all right. Hope this thing gets all straightened out, whichever way that it's meant to. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you later.